Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ngayon po ay April 14, 2023, Friday. At kalagitnaan na po ng buwan. Napakabilis ng panahon. Sana po ay safe tayo. At buti naman at umulan. Ngayon po ay dahan-dahan na po nag-clear ang ating weather. At welcome po sa Friday edition ng the stock market today. Ang ating special news ay tungkol po sa GSIS at NIKL at meron po tayong special feature regarding Emperador. Magandang araw po. Ako po si Benji Chidoro, isang retired bank officer na nag-start mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007. Araw-araw ko pong binabalita ang pinaka-latest news tungkol sa inyong paborito at pinaka-aktibong stock sa Philippine market. Kung gusto niyo po ng content, inimbitahan ko po kayo mag-subscribe. Kung meron po kayong stocks na gusto ipa-review, comment nyo lang po sa comment box at aking pa-prioritize. Hindi po ako financial advisor. Ang mga sinasabi ko po dito ay hindi po financial advice. Get well soon to my cousin Mari. We're praying for your recovery. Huwag kayong alis dahil babahagi ko sa inyo ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, the 14th of April 2023, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Ang ating headlines ay galing po ng BDO Securities. And ang una po, easing prices may spur BSP rate cuts. So, it's expected na mga 25 basis points lang po. So, inflation projections this year is less than 6% as of March, or projection is less than 6% as of March. Economic managers to revisit growth targets woos U.S. firms to invest in Philippine infrastructure. AGI posts full year 22 core net income of 16.1 billion. Good news po yan. GSIS invest in NIKL. Ito po ang ating main news. Bank's NPL ratio rises to 3.31% in February. Hindi po magandang balita yung non-performing loans sa pagtaas. No? Ito po yung hindi nakakabayad ng kanilang utang sa bangko. SecB taps e-wallet for housing car loans to seafarers. But ang ating main news, tignan po natin ang Inquirer. GSIS buys 2% stake in NIKL Asia, acquires shares worth 1.46 billion. The GSIS has bought 1.46 billion worth of shares in NIKL Asia Corp, giving the state pension fund roughly 2% stake in the country's largest producer of nickel ore. In a disclosure on Thursday, NIKL said GSIS purchased 233.56 million of its common shares via block sale or a large privately negotiated sale of common stocks to one or several parties. The transaction was approved by the PSE on Wednesday. GSIS President Vic Veloso said GSIS continues to find ways to lengthen its fund life through variable investment opportunities such as the successful vertically integrated mining ore production and processing businesses of NAC. NAC is a diversified natural resource development company with 5 operating mines and a renewable energy subsidiary. Last year, it posted a net income of 7.93 billion, an increase of 1.5% from 7.81 B in 2021. NAC's bottom line is expected to increase in step with a robust demand for nickel, a vital component needed to produce engines for electric vehicle. Our decision to invest in NAC supports the goal of safety growing of our funds for our members' benefit while positioning strategically to aid both electric vehicle industry and nation building. Pero dito po sa commentary dito, the total of 233.56 56 million shares, has an average price of 6.28 per share on April 12. Yun. So tingnan po natin ang isa pang special feature. Emperador Inc. kept neutral on premium valuation. Whiskey strength buffering brandy margin pressures. So the 2022 net income met expectations. Brandy margins challenged. Whiskey growth robust across key markets. Optimistic outlook moving forward. Auction valuation target price increased to 22 pesos, but there is a keep neutral rating. So from 1930, ito po umakyat ng 22 pesos, but it is still neutral. Okay, so check lang po natin ang inyong comments. Si Samot Sari, pwede sir pa-review FMETF. Hanapin po natin yan. FMETF. Well, first time ko yata marinig yun. FMETF. First Metro Philippine Equity Exchange Traded Fund. Okay. And then Yazer Narciso Molina Domingo, salamat po. Salamat din po sa inyong pagtangkilik at pag-subscribe. So let's now take a look at how the index is doing. Ngayon po ay 12:56, naka-lunch break po ang ating PSE. It's up 19.68 points or 68.55 points, up 0.31% po yan ang akyat. Samantala naman, sa market status, the most active stock is BDO, up at 131.40, followed by ICT at 214. Number 3 is Ali, down 1.32. Uy, magandang bumili ni si Ali, ha? Then SMPH, 2.44%. And JFC. Yan. So mamaya po, tingnan po natin si NIKL at iba pang mga stocks na nag-figure out sa news today. So I'll be back later as the market closes. So just stay tuned and don't go away. All right, we're back. And the PSE index gained 33.04 points nasa 6481.91. However, bearish pa rin ang ating index dahil yung ating moving averages ay nasa taas. Yan po. At tingnan po natin ang market activity. 81 companies ang umatras, 99 ang umabante, 46 ang hindi nagbago. All share index up 0.41%. Ang sectoral indices ay halos lahat ay umakyat. Holdings, industrials, minings, properties, and services are up except for financials, which declined 0.06%. Top gainer is mining, so we'll take a look at the mining stocks later. The most active stock right now is BDO, but it ended flat, followed by ICT, Ali, and SMPH. But let's take a look at your request. No? We will be taking a look at FMETF, then mining, NIKL, ICT, then APX, which gained 8.20%, and the fourth most active stock, SMPH. So let's start with FMETF. Yan. Okay, just moving sideways si FMETF. And the support is at 99.25. Resistance at 103.39. But right now, in the past 4 or 5 days, it has been moving sideways. At one point, it went almost oversold here. Dito po, no? Pero hindi po siya nag-oversold actually. Nandito po ang oversold level niya. Ito po dito. Yan, no, March 22. But it bounced temporarily then until it moved further down. But the lowest level it had an RSI of 3026. So right now, it's moving sideways, si FMETF. Ito yung First Metro Philippine Equity Exchange Traded Fund, Inc. So in general, yes, sideways movement po siya. Next, we have NIKL. NIKL, yan. Okay, in the past few days, it has been moving sideways here from March 17 to March 12 until the news broke yesterday that GSIS bought 2% of the ownership, no, of NIKL. So umakyat po siya kahapon at 4.62%. Now it's 3.97, although I wouldn't say this is a breakout. So the support is at 644, resistance at 753, RSI is bullish at 59.14. And then ICT naman, si ICT, yan po si ICT. And it's bullish actually. In the general direction of the black line, tignan niyo po yung black line, paakyat po siya, inclined upwards, no? And from this point on, January 16 up to this point here, I drew a Darvas box in advance, and yung ating resistance ay nandito po sa 219 and support is here at 296. So it continues to move upwards, although here makikita po natin na it just moved within the support and resistance range in a 3-month period. Next, we have APX. Ito, nag-gain din to. Ayan, paakyat si APX. And take a look, no? Overbought po siya. Makita niyo po, from this point here, April 5, up to here, April 14, overbought po ang stock. Napakalakas po niya. And the previous resistance na ngayon ay support na sa 220. But if we will be using a 1-week chart, the next resistance level nasa 319 to 320. So it had been moving upwards. Alam niyo po, APX at one point reached 560, no? 560 po yung stock niya. No, 6 pesos, almost 7 pesos. Ngayon nasa 265 po siya. Yan po si APX. And it's moving upwards. Next, we have SMPH. Actually, this is our final stock. Meron po siyang bounce. SMPH had a bounce, and I drew a parallel channel as well as a horizontal line. The support is at 33.12, pero kailangan po ma-break yung parallel channel para masabi po natin na na-break na po yung trend, no? At one point, it went oversold at 29.51. So, this is March 31 pa. At hopefully, this green engulfing candlestick would be the start of a recovery for SMPH. Kasi po, SMPH is a good stock. At pagka nag-oversold po yan, ay asahan nyo magbabounce back po yung stock. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market. Ika-14 ng Abril. Ito po si Benji Chidoro nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay. Hanggang sa muli, stay safe. God bless. Bye for now.